A state judge in West Virginia is out on bond after he was charged with orchestrating a campaign of intimidation against a man he considered a romantic rival. NBC's justice correspondent Pete Williams is in Washington with more. Pete, good morning.
Good morning. As federal prosecutors tell it, the judge was a powerful figure in a small community and used that authority to marshal the forces of the law against the husband of his secretary, a woman the judge wanted to marry. Michael Thornsberry has now been released pending trial after he turned himself in Thursday and was arrested, the result of a joint state-federal investigation.
I've already told you I'm not guilty, I'll be acquitted.
For the past 16 years, he's been the only circuit judge in Mingo County, West Virginia, on the Kentucky border, population 26,000. Prosecutors say in early 2008, Judge Thornsberry began an affair with his married secretary, one she broke off a few months later.
In the process, he corrupted the system of justice in Mingo County for his own nefarious purposes.
A federal grand jury accuses the judge of trying to have her husband, identified in court documents only as R.W., arrested by getting someone to plant illegal drugs on his pickup truck. That plan fell through. So then court documents say he persuaded a West Virginia state trooper to falsely accuse R.W. of stealing from his employer. Those charges were later dismissed. Prosecutors say the charges were filed by Brandon Moore. He was named State Trooper of the Year in 2009, around the time that investigators claim he was doing the judge's bidding. The state police say he's now been placed on administrative leave. The indictment says Trooper Moore also falsely told a state grand jury that R.W. was stealing at work. No comment from him. The government says Judge Thornsberry kept up his campaign of intimidation against R.W. for more than a year before finally giving up. He's now charged with conspiring to violate the man's civil rights, the right against unreasonable arrest, and the right not to be deprived of liberty without due process of law. No comment from a lawyer for Judge Thornsberry. He'll be arraigned next week, but has been ordered to stay away from anyone who might be a victim or witness in the case. A list of more than 50 people. Natalie.
Such a bizarre story there. Pete Williams, thanks.